Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Back at the scene of the crime here at Plumas County. Wait, it's Quincy Natural Foods, the food co-op, and I'm here every day. They have a punch card for coffee. If you buy 9, you get one free, and the coffee's only $1.75, so that's all good. And yesterday's video, a little tense, a tense and terse interaction with the various law enforcement agencies and agents. 3 different vehicles, 3 different agents, 2 agencies, 3 agencies. Forest Service, BLM, and Plumas County Sheriff. Right here, to make it abundantly clear that I am not welcome. I'm not welcome to inhabit the millions and millions and millions and millions of acres of Forest Service land, national. This is a nation, national forest. I'm part of that nation. I'm as native to the nation as you can be native. I actually can't leave. They won't let me until I pay down an old child support debt. That's just interest. It's like, and I have to pay it down to 0, not like it used to be. If I got it below like 5,000 or 2,500, I think it was, I can get a passport and go to Mexico and just disappear, which a lot of people do. I've never done that. So in order for me to leave this country, I need to come up with like $7,000 just for a passport. So, man, and here I am thinking, that's obviously going to go viral. That's obviously going to make me famous. That's obviously going to be the one that kicks off my channel and gets me to the point where I can make a living from doing this, from talking. A lot of people make a living from talking. What's that song by the Police? Poets, priests, and politicians have words to thank for their positions. It's true. Pastors, poets, priests, politicians, public speakers, it's all P's. Perfect practice prevents piss poor performance. Something like that. However, good morning. Church is beautiful today. Pastor Rob, great message on Luke 17, the 10 lepers that called out to Jesus as he's going to Jerusalem. He knows he's going to be crucified, but he's on his way going through on the border of Samaria and Judea, on his way from Galilee to Jerusalem, or whatever. Going to Jerusalem for the Passover, to have the Last Supper, and to be betrayed by Judas Iscariot, to be handed into the hands of the Sanhedrin and the high priest Caiaphas, and to be sent before Pilate, and for Pilate to wash his hands. I see no crime, I find no fault in this man. You're a king, then, he says. You say that I am. And Pilate says, and Jesus says, all on the side of truth, hear my voice. And Pilate says, qu'est-ce que c'est veritas? That's French, sorry. What is truth? What's the Latin? I don't remember the Latin. Something about veritas. What is truth? Well, that's a very good question. Funny you should ask. What is truth? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? What is truth? Righteousness and truth are the foundations of your throne, O Lord. Truth. You can't hide from the truth. The truth is all there is. That song, I think, from Mochiba or Sneaker Pimps or something like that. Some trip-hop song. You can't hide from the truth because the truth is all there is. Truth. I desire truth in the inmost being. This is like the innermost being. I'm just listening to a message from Bruce Lee about your greatest enemy is not the one staring back at you, or staring at you, it's the one staring back at you in the mirror. Truth in the inmost being. What does that mean? What does that mean to Officer White? What does that mean to a gentleman whose career is dedicated to enforcing laws in the forest? Literally, Sheriff of Nottingham. Literally. I'm literally Robin Hood. He's literally Sheriff of Nottingham. I mean, he had to be a child at some point watching movies with Errol Flynn and Kevin Costner, Robin Hood, Carrie Elwood, Men in Tights, tights. And to say, I want to be the Sheriff of Nottingham, you got mental problems, bro. I'm sorry. Hello, Officer White. I'm concerned about your mental health. Honestly, I am concerned. I'm looking out here at an infinite expanse of forest. Nearly infinite. It's practically infinite. You can't reside on the national. You can't reside. What do you mean? I can't reside. Where can I reside? Well, you have to get an apartment. What do you mean? I have to. You know what the Sanskrit word for shaman is? Sramana, which means forest dweller. So I'm a genuine, literal, actual shaman by the definition of the word. I live in the forest. He says, well, you can't leave your stuff out there when you're in town. It doesn't count as a reset. Oh, okay. So I must erase every trace that I exist and not leave a foot in the door so that people don't, I go trash the place, which they had done. Literally. Not like theoretically or like possibly or perhaps in some day, like literally destroying the forest with burnt plastic and carloads of trash. And so my friend Robert said, when they came and confronted me and they were talking about the trash and like, you got to pick this up. And like, he says, I've seen more trash on people's front porch. It was a little disheveled, but it wasn't that bad. And I handled it and I said, come on, you see the evidence with your own eyes of the work I've done. He said, well, thanks for keeping it clean, but you can't reside there. Can't. I don't like that word. Can't. The word can't is like a angle or an agenda. Can't. You have a decanter. To speak with can't is to try to deceive. By the way, the most proud moment in that whole interaction yesterday, I know I mouthed off and I spoke my mind and I cursed and told him to fuck off and all that. My most proud moment at 50 years old, as a student of language, as a wordsmith, was the proper use of the word obsequious. As Steve Martin once said, be obsequious, purple, and clairvoyant, go into a closet and suck eggs. I mean, you have to laugh. I mean, you have to. You have to. Another thing you have to laugh about, by the way, just FYI, I've been coming to this co-op for months. I never knew there was Wi-Fi here. And I just logged in and, there's the thing. There's the Starlink. Thank you, Elon. That's one thing Elon's good for. That. Starlink. True story. So, yeah. Between the haves and the have-nots. In your ivory tower, you enjoy the disparity between the haves and have-nots, while your workers spend cold nights sleeping on cots. Let me tell you something, you self-righteous prick. While your housekeeper's on her knees sucking her dick, the last shall be first, the first shall be last. Wait, the first shall be last, the last shall be first. I'll laugh in your face as your bubble is burst. You'll be working for me soon. You'll beg for the rocks, the sky, the moon to cover your shame of the life you chose. With willful opposition to the one who rose and showed us the way to... the whole poem I wrote about that. Zion versus noise. Maybe I should record that one again. The one thing that's irritating... when my mustache gets too long. How are you? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having a video. I do a vlog. Oh, I'm one of those annoying. What do you call them? Influencers now. Almost, not yet, but nice to see you. It's a librarian. No, it's frustrating when the mustache tickles my upper lip and gets in my teeth. I'm missing one. See, I did it again. Watch the thumbnail that YouTube, the algorithm is going to choose for this video is going to be me pointing at that. Watch. Just watch. So that's what's up. It's Sunday. It's still warm. You can feel the change in weather system coming. It's blowing out the old summer air and coming in with the new. Tomorrow's going to be 55 degrees. I think it's 55 and raining. So this is the end of, Indian summer. Is it Indian summer if it's late September? Because I thought that was October, but it's been hot. It was hot yesterday. And here I am in a public table at least I'm not like filming a booty shake video or something. Maybe I will tomorrow. You can tell I'm in a good mood. I had a lot of fun dancing last night at the show. Thank you, T, and Sage and Salt. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Haley, for putting this on, for getting this together, making a place where people can let loose and sweat and dance away. Forget your troubles and dance. Forget your sorrows and dance, dance, dance. When the Spirit of the Lord comes in my heart, I will dance like David danced. How did David dance? David danced with all his might before the Lord. And his wife, Michal, what was it? Michal. That was Saul's daughter, Michal. she despised him in her spirit when she saw him dancing before the ark of the Lord as they're bringing it into Jerusalem, into the temple, the tent that he'd made for the tabernacle, for the ark. And David stripped down to his loincloth and danced with all his might. And he was a warrior. Saul has slain his thousands and David his tens of thousands. So David is dancing with all his might before the Lord. I think Richard Gere did a pretty good job of that in that movie King David, 1985, of showing what that was like. And Richard Gere in 85, Richard Gere would have been about 42, 43, something like that. So younger than me, but like when I dance here at these events, I dance like I'm going to war. And I don't care what people think. I don't dance to meet anybody. I don't dance to hit on anybody. I don't dance to be sexy or anything. I dance to sweat away the distractions and the disease of low energy vibrations. And it takes everything out of me. But it also restores my spirit, restores my soul. He restoreth my soul. My cup runneth over. It does. My cup runneth over. It really does actually runneth over. So this is me, my cup running over. This is me babbling on like a babbling brook. Like a babbling brook. We like babbling brooks. We don't like Babylon, but we like babbling brooks. Is that wind noise too much? I don't even know. Yeah, Sunday vlog. I was piecing together some ideas to really dig in and really put the nail in the coffin of this battle. What's going to happen, and Officer White, if you're still watching, you're doing your homework, you watch me this much and you still don't want me around, I think that's weird. I think that's really, really weird. I mean, it's one thing to see me in town and I'm acting kind of weird and like, oh, that guy's crazy. But to actually sit and listen to what I'm saying and how I'm living and the evidence of my wisdom and the evidence of my approach and the evidence of my peace and my knowledge, my understanding of Scripture and my understanding of God, it's all evident. And if you're watching this and you still don't want me around, you're just storing up wrath for yourselves. This is literally what you're doing. It's just like when Jesus sent out the 70. He says, I can send you out as sheep among wolves, 2 by 2. Don't take anything for the journey. And if anyone doesn't welcome you, shake the dust off your feet. It would be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment and for that town that doesn't welcome you. So I come in the name of the Lord. How beautiful on the mountaintops the feet of those who bring good news. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing good news. The good news is, fuck rent, fuck Babylon, fuck your stupid laws, and fuck this bullshit where you got millions and millions and millions of acres of land, nearly infinite, and they come out of their, like they crawl out of a fucking hole, a hovel somewhere, to come and find me a lot of money. That yesterday when I was saying put it on my tab, that tab is counting. It's up over $2,000. I need a lawyer. I'm so sick of my rights. I'm totally sober. I'm having coffee. I'm relaxing. I'm enjoying my day, but I'm also sick and fucking tired of my rights just being trampled on. Hey, is that Inga? No, it's not Inga. Trampled on. My Fourth Amendment, first of all, then we came in and ramaged through my my shit. That was a message from my friend Evan coming through. Internet here. I can record and upload. I don't have to go to a library. A lot of life in Quincy. A lot of good things happening here. I'm gonna have to go away for a little while. I'm gonna have to get and just throw everything in the car that I can possibly fit, with the smashed windshield and all, and a half gallon of gas I have left, and just do probably at 3 a.m. If you want to come out and stop me, officer, whatever the fucking second one was, who really has a stick up his ass about me, go park at the corner of 24 and 28 and Meadow Valley Road and wait for me to tootle on out of there with a broken windshield and all my stuff going, I don't know where. I'm not going to tell you. I have ideas. God bless America. Ooh, I haven't seen one of those in a while. Big old Hummer. Humming. You know that I know. You know that I know. Oh, that's an old dirty joke. Slow down, buddy. Come on, man. Seriously. It's frustrating. Again, sidebar, squirrel, tangent, distraction. Let's keep it together. Keep it together. I'm down to $2.27 on my PayPal. I have nothing else coming. Something's got to give. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? That's cool. Kimbo slice. What's a Kimbo? It's a pretty cool little shelter. I like it. Someday I'll have all that when the money comes in. When I'm elected benevolent dictator. Oh, hey, so I'm like, that's a really cool shelter. Let me finish my video real quick.
Oh, you're fine. I was just showing you.
I'm doing my influencer vlog.
Still carrying it.
It's nice and sharp. Keep it sharp. That is a cool shelter. That was my kid's history teacher, Suzanne. Hello. I love it. So, yeah. Look at the bike, Spock. Live long and prosper. I think I should cut this a little short today. I'm doing good, feeling good, looking good, Jim, feeling good. And that's what's up. So, September 28th, 2025, early afternoon, weather system changing, fall is here, I see the leaves falling, as soon as we have a few frosty mornings, all the leaves will turn, and that's coming on Thursday and Friday. I'll get the first frost coming. So I better get ready. I got a tent, mummy bag, tarps. I'm good for now. I slept in a bush last night again, same bush. Don't worry about it. I'm with the gophers. I slept really good. I feel great. That's what's up. God bless America. Over and out.